I want to use this AD extension. So 5 years, 270, which that's the max right now of what he could get through the extension. It pales in comparison to the 5 year, $304 million contract that Jaylen Brown signed with the Celtics, but that opened up the door for Mike Vorkunov has done just incredible work for a long time for the Athletic, but he wrote something about where contracts are going. And it's crazy to think about. Like we are about to enter an age where players are legitimately going to earn $1 billion in their careers. And that's not like, oh, if everything break, like maybe it's not this CBA, but we're not far from it to where, it was such a big deal. Like Michael Jordan's a billionaire athlete. Tiger Woods a billionaire athlete. Oh, now LeBron James has become a billionaire athlete. Like we're going to have dozens of billionaire athletes at some point, all due to just contracts, not like this incredible marketing machine and shoe line behind them and everything. The numbers that Vork said, so the salary cap can raise a maximum of 10% every year. Now, it's not necessarily going to do that. So we have to like recognize that right away. But it raised like, I don't know, 4 or 5% from last year, this year. Allegedly, there's going to be this influx of cash with the new TV deal. Like it's going to go up, up, up. And we're not that far away. Like we're maybe 7, 8 years away from guys making $100 million in a year just from salary.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, it's getting so crazy. And this is going to, I recognize up front how dumb this sounds, but it makes me wonder, like I'm pro player empowerment. I'm pro player, like get everything you can from these owners and everything, like get as much as you can. I don't care if you sign a bad deal. I don't fault you for like go sign with a bad team to get a big deal. Like none of that stuff, right? I'll never fault anyone for going and getting their money in this league. At the same time, it is getting to a point where I'm like, this feels like it's getting out of hand. Right? Like it does. And I realize like how hypocritical that sounds, but I'm like, and not everyone's going to be making $100 million. Like it's going to be like a handful of dude, maybe two handfuls, right? Like we don't know quite yet what that's going to end up being. And again, it is like optimistic, finance projection over the next like 8 to 10 years or whatever. But all right, let's say 15 years from now, we're going to have guys make $100 million. And there's part of me that's like, that's too much money, but it's not, right? Like if the league is making this and owners are making this and then it's trickling down to players or whatever, it's not too much money, but it just sounds crazy. And everyone, all these like analytics people and everything go, well, you got to talk about guys in terms of the percentage of the cap they are. Fuck that. That's boring. I don't want to do that. I want to say, oh yeah, this guy's a 35% cap player. No, motherfucker's $100 million.
You want the sticker shock. You want the sticker shock.
I want the sticker shock. And so there's a point where I feel like a hypocrite, and I feel like someone who's like trying to like underhand the players, and I don't mean it that way, but I look at that mom like $100 million a year is a lot of money.
I hear you. I feel you with that. Yeah. But I also go, these ownerships, the valuations of these teams have done nothing but gone up.
Oh my God.
It's billions. It's we just talked about the Lakers. If the Lakers go on the market, what, 8-10 billion? Like we're easy, like it's we talk about the Knicks all the time about how much they'd be worth. So like the valuation goes up, and these are the guys that kind of build the league in that sense. So there's going to be a total level of sticker shock with that stuff, and it's going to be absurd. And I think the most important thing, and you said it, this is like the most optimistic of financial projections going forward, right? And like, who knows what happens? I'm with you. It's going to go up. How much? How long it will take? But we're heading there. I mean, AD's deal, the extension is $62 million each year. That's a lot, and that's we're talking 40 more million. It gets to that level. It's going to be absurd.
I think the 5th year of Jaylen Brown's deal is 84. I think I saw.
Yeah, I mean,
Trey, that's nuts.
Somebody gonna throw a real trash can on the court.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean,
Trey, you could be as pro player as you want, but you hear that in 5 years, Jaylen Brown's gonna be making $84 million in a year just from player salary. That's good for him, but that's crazy.
I stopped looking at the money, man. I stopped looking at the money, bro, because when you start doing that, then you just get frustrated because it's kind of like. Again, shout outs to Jaylen Brown, but
it's crazy.
It's crazy, man.